Any of you guys remember the movie The Titanic? Can you imagine being stuck on that same ride for 9 months? Well, that shit is real and it's going on right now. Would you do it? Not me. Plus, I don't think there's any icebergs involved. Has anyone out there heard of this thing called the World Cruise? That's for, I believe, 9 months. And it's like these excursions. It's for, what do they say? It's 7 continents, 6 countries, 11, like, what do you call those? Like the world wonders. And did any of you guys hear that? Like, it's mainly on the TikTok app that we've seen a lot of this go on. And I don't know if you guys would ever take a cruise for 9 months. I think there's something weird about it. Do you guys think there's something weird about it? Because that's a long time to be on a world cruise and have this many problems 2 weeks in. Let's get into what's actually going on. Today, my host, of course, is once again my wife, Brittany, aka Soprano Life. Yes, I did it opposite the last one. But when I say AKA, it's because we are also known on different platforms and different social apps. I'm known as Easy Street. My name is Mark. She's Soprano Life. Brittany is her name. Welcome back to the podcast. A lot of the things that I want to share on here, I'm going to say allegedly. Why? Because I don't know the exact facts, and I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of people are calling for cameras to be put on this cruise. I mean, this is getting a lot of attention on TikTok. Some of you haven't seen it yet, but you will see it soon. This cruise liner started December the 10th of this year, and it's supposed to go until, I think, September the 10th of next year. People paid for this trip for the 9 months, and I don't think you could do anything minimum than those 9 months. And it was, I believe, I got it written down, 53,000, certain amount of money, could have been $900, could have been 800. This allegedly up to 117,000. Like, now I'm thinking it's the cabin that you get and where you're going to, like the amenities or whatever you're paying for. I have no idea because I don't get on these things. Yes, I'm ignorant to it. I don't know what's going on, much so ever been on one of these things, but some juicy news up here. Now, the boat takes about 2,500 people capacity. They only sold 1,500 tickets. Apparently, they have a debacle on their hands. Anything you'd like to add, Brittany?
Yeah, so there's when they first announced the cruise, you had to buy the entire trip, the full 9 months, right? So that's where that 53,000 to, well, what is it, 117,000 you said? That's where that came in.
That's a freaking house. I mean, that's a GMC Denali. You know what I mean? That can last you for a few years. That's a house that you can put an investment in. I mean, I get the I want to see the world thing, but man, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Ooh.
So once they weren't selling all those tickets, they gave people the option to purchase different legs. Like you could say, I want to see half of the Asias, or I want to see part of Europe. But they didn't give that option in the beginning, and people are pissed about it. They're so mad that they're actually going back and like rebooking their trip. So they're canceling the tickets that they bought for the full one, and they're rebooking in smaller increments. But
I would have done the same thing. Straight up. I would have done the same thing.
right.
$60,000, man. I would have just gotten like increments, I would have went on like some timeshare seminar for 3 hours. And I know I did that shit before. Any of you guys ever do that shit? Any of you guys ever go on a 3-hour or 4-hour timeshare seminar back in the days to get yourself a fucking cruise? I did. Oh well. You live and you learn. I think we lost her. Well, there went the video. I guess I'm gonna have to continue this one on my own. I'm glad to be out of that, by the way. Um, Allegedly stuff happens there. And I'm gonna keep saying that word. Um, Allegedly. But yeah, gave us free cruise and everything. But boy, was that they would give you phone calls afterwards. I was in it just for the tickets. You know what I mean? I mean, I was a young 20-something-year-old kid. I didn't know shit, but I just know I knew one of them. I know I wanted them tickets to the Caribbean. And real quick, when I got those tickets, that the I think the room wherever it's at, like, was by the anchor, they said, and it was on the. I was like, I'm not trying to be on no Titanic. I saw the movie The Titanic. I'm not trying to be in the lower level. My name is not Jack. Okay, it is not Jack. I'm not trying to be on the lower level. And this boat right here has what do you call those? Like social class systems in it. Like literally the Titanic 2.0. So damn, it's gonna get bad. It's like baby, it's not baby brother, just cousin Vinny. It's gonna be everybody out there. Just okay. Let me make sure we can get this down for some legal purposes. Okay, imagine being on a 9-month cruise and somebody has the coronavirus. Round two, bitches. Didn't that happen already? Like, I don't want to be on a damn ride with anybody, especially on a boat when someone on that motherfucker has the Rona. Okay. I had it before. It's just not fun. Why would you want any sickness when you're out there on the beaches? You're trying to have fun on excursion. You're stuck in your cabin. I'm just trying to live and survive. I could do that shit at home, not for 60 grand. I mean, I get it. You can do a tax write-offs. I get all this stuff. You can use your investment. I get all that. I'm just saying 60,000 for even the people that are wealthy is a lot. But you know what's more, a lot more is the time. 9 months. 9 months is a long time. I can understand like a 2-3 month. 9 months is like a whole damn lifetime. You're gonna have some neighbors you hate. I mean, when do you call the police when somebody acts all crazy and fucking parties and shit? I mean, what happens if you want to barbecue outside? And what if you want to go see your parents? 9 months is a while. People are starting to get pissed on this cruise, that's for sure. They don't like that certain people paid a certain amount, you know, and are not getting treated, like the other people that paid the same amount, but just a little bit more in that upper echelon. And they don't like the way they're getting treated. And then and they're stuck in the middle because they don't like that the people below them, they're getting that there are people, they think that they got the entry fee, right? But they're realizing that people paid less than they did to get almost as much as they did. I mean, that would piss me off. Here's a brand new house. Has 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. Cost you $100,000. Hey, to you, 2 months later. Hey, here's a brand new house. $60,000, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and a pool. Like, bitch, what the hell? How did he get more? It's that kind of environment going on this boat. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are fucking pissed. If you guys want to check out more of that story, just go to TikTok if you have it. Check on even Google if you don't have it. Put 9-month world cruise drama. You'll see it for yourself. You be the judge. Are these people pissed off and acting crazy because they're on Titanic 2.0? Or is there something else going on a 9-month cruise and there needs to be cameras on there to check it out? There's much information needs to be told. A lot of this allegedly, but there's a lot of videos on it right now on TikTok. If it seems too good to be true, you know the rest of that probably is. Remember, if there's always going to be some issue, some drama, something, or anything that's going to bother your peace, would you rather do it for 9 months or 2 months? I'm just saying, a lot of shit can happen and there's nowhere to vent. It's not like you can go drive off somewhere in the country. What are you gonna do? Walk down a few cabins? Go to the bar and see the same person? Go to the buffet and see the same person? I mean, I don't know who still goes on cruises anymore. I mean, especially after what happened in 2020 when the Rona Fund happened, and I mean the Rona Fund because everything got taken away. I mean, we all you know how that worked out, but people on these cruise liners were stuck on them. Can you imagine that? They were stuck on them. So I don't know. I don't know if they got a better deal or not. Shit, they didn't have to pay for that. They got stuck, but then again, it probably ruined their life when they came back. So I digress from that. In the last 3 years, which one of you has actually taken a real vacation, though? I mean, I haven't really taken a real vacation. I'm just curious. Who actually would take a cruise after all the stuff that's going on in this world? I mean, you'd be stuck out there in water, nowhere to go. If the shit hits the fan and there's zombies on your boat, good luck with the sharks. That's all you're gonna have to help you out. No, I'm getting gruesome on there. I'm getting a little gruesome, but it's crazy that we still have a class system in this world. It's crazy. I know that it's there, and it has to be there because people earn their way. But what I'm saying, it's crazy that we have this class system. I mean, like on a boat, on something that's supposed to be leisurely. It's crazy that that still exists. I mean, have you guys not seen the fucking Titanic? I mean, it's like no matter what you pay, somebody else is going to pay less and get the same amount. It's crazy. And then for those that pay even more, just a little bit more, or because they are some upper class, they get better treatment. I don't know about you, but for me, I don't think I'm going to be getting on one of these things anytime soon. No more timeshares for me until the dust settles with everything. I think I'm with this hearing this story on TikTok. I think I'm done with cruises. Period. With that, check it out yourself. I hope you guys have a good one. See you on the next one.